there's Angel Reese, not going to be in this one. She's played in 30 games, had 30 starts.
Logistically, how does a player who normally starts the game kind of stay warm and go into the second half?
Starts with your warm up, and then obviously after your warm up, it's a pretty long stretch that you're sitting. So whether it's heating pads, whether it's being on the bike and staying active from that standpoint, I think different players operate differently.
The Angel Reese situation is a disaster. In an interview with the Chicago Tribune, she talked about how bad her team is, and if they didn't improve, she'd be going somewhere else. She even mentioned Courtney Vandersloot by name, saying they can't rely on her given her age and injury history. Vandersloot responded by saying, despite the concerns, she's coming back. The Sky held a players-only meeting to address the comments and suspended Reese for half a game. Angel responded by pulling a Ben Simmons and used a back injury to sit out. Wearing the back brace on top of her clothes was genius, by the way. And she ignored her teammates.
There's Angel Reese, not going to be in this one. She's played in 30 games, had 30 starts.
Angel Reese wasn't wrong with what she said. The Chicago Sky are trash. I mean, they're 10-32. But her mistake... Hey man, why you hating? Why you hating on Angel? You're just mad she's unapologetic. She stands on business. Quit hating. It's only a problem if she does it. If this were Caitlin Clark... Okay, enough. Her mistake was speaking out publicly when the season is still going. This should have been a private conversation between her and the front office, not a public interview where she's calling out her teammates. The truth is, this has been the weakness of Angel's career.
The reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
She does everything, and I mean everything, in the public eye. She invites criticism. I mean, there was a whole investigation after some fans booed her. But in this situation, she blindsided her teammates and her coach. She created a divide in the locker room when there didn't need to be one. And I know what you're thinking. Who cares? They suck. It's the truth. It might not seem like a big deal right now, but if Angel really is done with the Sky, a team has to trade for her. She's under contract. She's hurting her value. And what happens when she gets those great players on her team? If she's unhappy with her role, will she settle things in the locker room? In-house? Or will she go to the media? Or her podcast? Or Twitter? X? That matters. Teams are now having to decide if her on-court performance is worth the off-court drama. She is making herself a target, and she's messing up the chemistry with her team. And she's focusing way too much on herself individually rather than her team. All she talks about is what she needs. She wants great players, or she will leave. This is a second-year player. This isn't prime LeBron or Kobe. The Sky obviously need to improve, but everyone on the team knows that. It's not just about Angel Reese. And regardless of how weird a half-game suspension is, quitting on your team is never the answer. She was suspended the last game, and her coach didn't even know about the injury until warm-ups. She faked it. It's unprofessional, and she just can't stay out of her own way. It wouldn't be surprising if she didn't play another game for the Sky this season. Everything would have been fine if she just waited until the end of the season and talked about this with her team